in Arizona. It is a law.
You know what's weird about that? He is a president of Mexico dissing an American state for cracking down on the problem his country created, and they're clapping. And they're clapping. I don't care what side of the fence you're on, but man, that's nuts. Anyway, a lot of people were, again, saying that the guy's right and all of that, but not this particular lawmaker, Republican Senator Orrin Hatch of Utah. Senator, what did you make of that?
Well, I like President Calderon, and he's a very fine man and has lots of problems down there, but it was highly inappropriate for him to come up and criticize the Arizona law. And if you read the Arizona law, it makes it very clear that they cannot racially profile. Let me just read one provision out of it. The Arizona law said that the law must, quote, be implemented in a manner consistent with federal laws regulating immigration, protecting the civil rights of all persons, and respecting the privileges and immunities of United States citizens. Now, let's be honest about it. That law is not a bad law. And if you're living in a state where some of these criminals are coming across the line freely and openly and killing Arizona citizens, I would have acted this way as well.
Do you think the markets are in part kind of telling us something about this collective fear that maybe Congress or the federal government in general, maybe governments the world over, are fiddling while basic issues are burning, whether it be illegal immigration or whether it be addressing this overspending that's going on? And then maybe the proverbial chickens are coming home to roost.
Well, I think they are. I think the markets are very explanatory sometimes in these areas when they see the lack of controls, the lack of treatment. Look, the president of Mexico, neither Mexico nor the United States has done anything about this illegal immigration.
You're right.
And about all of these people who are causing problems in our land coming across the border. That upsets the markets. People start to think, my gosh, do we have no controls over our borders? The United States should have done it. Well, Arizona, with the approval of 70% of its citizens, said, we got to put a stop to this, and we're going to do it this way. And they did it in accordance with federal law. I mean, I think if the Attorney General of the United States and the Secretary Napolitano, head of Homeland Security, had they read the law, I think they wouldn't be nearly as upset as they've
I don't know. Senator, I love you dearly. I think even if they had read the law, they wouldn't have said anything differently. But
that's right.
I do want to get your thoughts while you're here, sir, about your colleague, Senator Bennett. He's not going to run as a write-in candidate or an independent candidate or any kind of candidate. He's leaving the stage. But he did take the opportunity today to say he doesn't like what's happening within the Republican Party. What do you make of that?
Well, it worries all of us because, I think, look, people are so doggone upset at what's happening here in Washington. I'm upset. My gosh, I've been here now, this is my 34th year. We have never had a fiscal conservative majority, not in that whole time. We've always had 3 to 6 liberal Republicans who will go with the all-liberal Democrats year after year after year. You wonder why President Bush couldn't get spending under control. And we would need 60 votes to really change this country and get it under control.
Do you think you're going to get it? You think you're going to get it in November?
No, I don't. But I think that I think we should win some seats, and we ought to get more than we have now. And if we do, we can stop a lot of bad things. But it's awfully tough to pass the things that really are needed to preserve our country and to have it run on a fiscal order. We've won some of these battles because of great presidential leadership and because of good leadership here. But it's always uphill, and it's always uphill from a fiscal conservative standpoint. So people need to know that. So, and they're very upset. The people are upset. I'm upset. I can hardly stand some of the things that go on around here.
All right, Senator, thank you very much. Good seeing you again.
You bet. Good to see you.
So, is the Mexican President Calderon right to worry about this? Fair and balanced now.